Hey everyone, okay, so this is part two of our two-part series on the mobile marketing. In part one, we went over how huge mobile marketing is and how quickly it's growing. We went over AdMob and how to get signed up and everything and get started making your first ad. And so now we're picking up in part two. We're going to go in a little further into AdMob, a few other functions, really killer stuff it can do, and then we're going to go into a new advertising platform that I'm going to show you that's real similar to AdMob. It's based out of Europe, and you can get real inexpensive clicks on it also. So stay tuned and for the continuation of mobile marketing. Enjoy. Let's go back and we're going to do a new ad group. So we have our click to call ads. We might put a few different ads in there. Create a few different ones. See which one gets the best click-through rate and converts the best. Let's try a new one. Let's do a click to map. So we'll just call it Maps Ad Group, just the standard. That sounds good. iPhone, Android, that's perfect. We want to target all generated graphic. No, let's target specific. And again, let's go back to our West Palm Beach. All right, there we go. So we have that selected, all traffic. That's fine. We can leave the demographics. It's everybody. You can customize them if you want, but I think for what we're doing, it'll be good. Default bid again, 6 cents, and now we're doing our text ad again. If you can, if you have the means, I recommend image, otherwise text. Still gets the job done really well. Ad, I will call it Maps Ad 1. Map keyword. So this is where I would type in for my particular restaurant, maybe the name of the restaurant, Francisco's Italian, maybe. Maybe look in Google how your restaurant best serves your local business, best searches Italian, and then the zip code maybe. So let's say 33412 for West Palm Beach. So if that's where you're located. So for the map keywords, this is what's going to show up. So when somebody clicks on your ad, it's going to launch their map application and have this already in the search being searched. So they pull it up, it automatically opens up the map app, and all of a sudden they're getting a turn-by-turn directions to your location. Really cool feature. Again, the ad text maybe not too great. Local, that'll even convert better. Local Italian food. And so people will see this, they'll click here, and it's going to take them to the map. Again, maybe choose a different little icon in there. This is what it's going to look like on an iPad. Looks a little different. It has a little website address. You'll see that again in a few minutes. I go over the click to site, but real basic, real simple, converts, not a lot of competition here, and you're only advertising to West Palm Beach. So we're just going to click, minimum bid 5 cents. We're bidding 6. Create ad and finish. Boom, that's it. We just started that, and again, pending approval. But see how quick and easy that is? It's so awesome, so inexpensive, and I'm really excited to be sharing this with you. Really stoked for that. Let's say you are a website owner or you are an online retailer. You're probably not going to care so much about the map functionality of these ads. Maybe the click to call, that's a possibility. But you're probably going to be more interested in sending people directly to your website. So let's go ahead, we'll start a new campaign, and let's call this Retailers Plus. Alright, so again, since this is a website accessible 24 hours a day, start it today or whenever, but you really don't need an end date. Again, you'll have to put the minimum budget, daily budget of $50. It's going to be really hard to use that, especially when you do standard delivery. So evenly throughout the day, it's not going to run out your $50 in the first day, trust me. And again, you can keep an eye on things, and you can always click pause or stop at any time. It's not like these things are unstoppable. Once you click start, you're going to be out $50. Campaign note, again, doesn't really matter. It's just for your own personal information. You don't even need one. We're going to drive traffic to our mobile website. So hopefully by this time you already have your mobile site up and running. Mobile websites are key. They load and function completely different than a normal web page, and they give the user a much better user experience, much better load times, much faster load times, and everything's just mobile optimized. If you're running a WordPress blog, I show you how to do a free mobile page, a mobile site, by using a plugin called WP Touch. And I highly recommend checking out that article I did just a few days ago about the best plugins for WordPress in 2011. So if you haven't already, go check that out. So we're going to call this mobile ad group. And now we can choose many more devices than we had before. Now we have the Windows Phone, BlackBerry, all others. There's a lot of randoms, especially in other parts of the world. But again, I really just care about the Android and iPhone at this time. That seems to be giving people the best experience when they click over to our site. Target all geographic locations. It doesn't matter where somebody is in the world. If they have money and want to spend it with us, we'll ship to them, right? Target all traffic, including Wi-Fi. And really, males, females, they're probably all interested in what Retailers Plus has to offer. So let's just go ahead and start. If you can see right here, minimum bid 3 cents. How cool is that? Let's do 3 cents just because we can. It's being shown all over the world, so there's going to be millions and millions, tens of millions of people who are going to be seeing our ads. So we can afford to spend 3 cents and still get plenty of clicks, plenty of impressions. Very cool. Again, if you have the means, I recommend image ads. Otherwise, let's do text real quick. We'll just call it ad one. URL, this is whatever your URL is, retailer plus, .com, whatever. Display URL, this has to be the same as your URL. And you'll see it doesn't show it in the smartphone ad, but in the iPad ad, it's going to show that website domain that you're sending people to. So if you don't want people to see that for any reason, you could always use a URL shortener. Otherwise, it's not a big deal. You're not trying to hide anything or bamboozle anybody. So, don't worry about showing your ad. If you got into other things like affiliate marketing or CPAs, which are cost per action campaigns, you might not care to have a really long web URL. So then, URL shortener might look better and function better for that scenario. Add text, Retailers Plus. So let's say click for maybe free shipping. Can't type. Free shipping on all orders. Click. So now people see this, and again, experiment, try a lot of different ads, a lot of different ad copies, ad texts, and otherwise, use a different icon if you can. See if you can't figure out something else that'll convert better. Try different ones, and that's it. Pretty basic, pretty simple stuff. Again, 3 cent minimum bid. It's amazingly cheap, and we're done. That was it. That's how easy and quick it is. So that's basically, in a nutshell, AdMob. Let me show you one more that I'm pretty excited about as well. And that is if we want to advertise our iTunes store. Let's say we're a musician and we want to get our name out there, we want to get people to listen to our music. We can have an advertisement to take people directly to our iTunes store, where it'll open up iTunes for them and take the user directly to your iTunes store. So it's really cool, really exciting, especially if you're an artist. I mean, what a great way for people to listen to your music and then have the option of buying your tracks or buying your albums. So very cool stuff, and you're, again, paying just a few pennies a click. So, artist one, whoever your name is, start, and don't really need, again, minimum $50. Just do standard, we're doing everybody in the world. Everyone likes your music, right? And we want to promote media. And we have an iTunes store, so just click continue. Again, since we're advertising iTunes, obviously, you can only advertise to iPhone, but still so many tens of millions of people who have the iPhone, so it's still a huge market. Target all geographic locations, target the Wi-Fi and regular mobile traffic, cell towers. All demographics, everybody likes our music. And again, a minimum bid of 3 cents. So let's just do 3 cents. Why not? Save and continue. All right. This is really when your picture, your actual image ad would really come into handy. But for the meantime, let's just create this. Add name. Add one. iTunes URL. You can learn more. Basically, you just want to link it over to whatever your iTunes URL is. Obviously you need to register with Apple iTunes and get your music onto iTunes before it makes sense to create your ad and everything to advertise it. So, if you haven't already gotten up on iTunes, it's real quick and easy to do that. So once you do that, you're able to get your advertisements going and get people to listen to your stuff. Great way to market your music. I'm going to show you real quick another advertising platform called Adphonic. This is a Europe-based advertising platform. Sometimes you can find clicks even less expensive, but another reason why I like this one, there's a few other mobile platforms that you can advertise with, but the great thing about Adphonic is, again, just like AdMob, you can target by actual city, which is fantastic. You're going to have to create an account, and then once you actually get in, you're going to go ahead and log in with your information, and you're going to be taken to this My Campaign screen, the advertiser dashboard. You're going to go over here to New Campaigns. You know what, actually, you're going to need to, before you do that, you need to go to My Transactions and go to Add Funds, because you need money to advertise on Adphonic. I don't know if I went over that with AdMob, but you need to fund it with a few dollars, I think minimum 50. Same with Adphonic, fund it with $50. You can use your PayPal, real quick, real easy. Again, it's going to take a lot of time to actually burn through that $50. Go to My Campaigns and New Campaign. Again, it's just like AdMob, real basic, real simple. Choose your campaign name. So if you're local business, go ahead and type in whatever local business you are. If you want to help local businesses, is a great marketing opportunity. You can charge a lot of money. Yellowpages.com is charging lots of money for mobile advertising. So brief description, talk about whatever you want. It's not, nobody's going to see this except you, so it's just for your own reference. So if you want to do Italian restaurant, let's say Italian restaurant. And start and end dates, again, if you want to choose your start and end dates, you might just want to leave it just 24/7 if you're advertising to a site. Time of day and week, choose all that stuff. Again, frequency cap. This is like with AdMob with the accelerated or standard. Same idea. Whatever you want. I usually just leave it on default. Save and continue. And then we can choose the specifics. So, for this location, local business, I should say, we want to do, let's see, where are we? By state. We are in the United States. Target by, I don't know what DMA is, but I guess it's code for city. So area name for me would be West Palm Beach. There we go. So they have West Palm Beach to Fort Pierce is one area. You can choose your connection. I'm just going to leave that how it is, with Wi-Fi plus, the normal 3G stuff. Device, probably going to choose my device. Again, just target the Android and iOS, which is the iPhone, iPod, and iPad. Demographics, everybody loves our Italian food, so we're going to leave all that stuff as it is and go to save and continue. So creative name, we might just call this Italian. Text banner, unless you have somebody to create you some mobile colorful banners. Then we might do another click to call. We could do a website, click to video, all great stuff. But for local business, probably going to get the best conversion, or it's going to help us the best with click to call. Again, type in your phone number 561-555-1234, whatever your phone number is for the local business, and your ad text. Again, you have these 35 characters to make some magic happen with. Call now dinner specials. West Palm Beach, Florida. So people know, hey, this is targeted to me. I'm in West Palm Beach, so what a coincidence, and I am hungry for dinner. So let me click on this ad and see what's going on, and they'll call you up. You can tell them about the lunch specials, or dinner specials. Hopefully get some people coming to your restaurant who wouldn't have normally come. I'm sorry, we haven't set the bid yet. Pay every time an ad is clicked. That's what we want. And it looks like we can do a minimum bid of 10 cents because we're, again, advertising locally to just West Palm Beach. So it looks like the cost has gone up a little bit, up to 10 cents. I'll show you in just a second. When you do worldwide or target by country, much less expensive. You don't need a max budget per day. You can, so maybe you just want to spend at most $10 per day. And a campaign budget, so let's say we spend $35 on this campaign. All right, so that's it. So that one's all done. Just hit submit here. Anyway, Enjoy, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Until next time. Bye.